Well, I think maybe the most intriguing pacer to talk to here on Media Day is Tyreke Evans, and I want to start with you getting here in the first place. Can you take us through what elevated Indiana amongst other teams when you were going through the free agent process?
Just one of the reasons was just watching them during that playoff run. I just feel like I could be that guy that can get him over that hump. Take a lot of pressure off of Victor and a lot of other guys. Just another factor out there. So when I came down to the teams that I was looking at, that this is the one I could see, that I fit pretty good, especially in the East.
How difficult, Tyreke, is the process? You're an accomplished player that many teams would have interest in, so you've got to sort through a bunch of factors. Is it difficult, stressful, or anything along those lines?
It was tough. Just talking about just free agency, having to, go through that and then change your workout for the summer. Don't want to get hurt or hurt anything, before talking to the teams. But me and my agents and my brothers, we sat down and we felt like Indiana was the best choice for me.
As your career progresses here, how important was having the opportunity, hopefully, near the end of the year here to play in the playoffs, considering your career, you haven't had a ton of that experience yet?
Yeah, I think that's another reason why, this is a good playoff team. This place is amazing to play in. I played here, a few times in my career. It gets pretty loud, so I can imagine how it was in the playoffs. So I'm just excited about the whole thing and just playing with the guys.
Generally speaking, because you've done this before, the training camp process with a new team, is there anything tricky or difficult about fitting in with a new mix of guys?
I just think that the way I play basketball, it ain't that kind of hard to figure me out or me to figure any other guys out because, I play together. I play, to win, and I think just from watching that team, I think the team can use a guy like me just to what I can do with the ball, and big guard, just to help some of those guys out in different positions.
From a fit perspective, obviously it'll take getting onto the court to have a 100% feel for this, but it would seem like you fill a significant role in that. Last year when Oladipo got hurt, the Pacers didn't win a game, and that there was maybe a need for another creator off the dribble. Do you see it that way?
Of course. That's been my game, since I've been in the league, just to create from my own. I always can get to the basket. Just with me working on my shot more, knocking that down, that make the game easier for me. So me just hitting 2 or 3 threes and then, teams starting to try to play up on me, and that's when it get hard for me to guard.
Have you talked to Nate about the specifics of what he expects you to do?
No, not yet. He just tell me he needs me for right now, so we haven't really sat down and talk about what position he want me to play. But he basically said 1 and 2, so no really set position though.
You saw a really strong jump in your three-point shooting this past year. Was there something that you did that went into that, and why do you feel like that's a permanent fix?
It helped my game out a lot. Just from making that shot, I felt like the game got easier for me. Just not having to just go to the basket and force it every time. Just when the guy's back up and I'm knocking that shot down, I wasn't able to get easy buckets and the game became easier for me. Was
there something mechanical there, or was there a change?
Yeah, it was a little bit of change at working with Fred Vincent in New Orleans. When I had my knee surgery, I was out there for the whole summer, and Fred Vincent is a good shooting coach, so we just worked on it. First it was back here, then it was right here, then it got in the front, so it was a progress. It was hard work, and it paid off.
How long a process is that? Is it 500 shots a day, 5 days a week, or what is it?
It took up to 2 years to get it right. Just watching film in the games, certain positions when I shoot, just holding the ball different. It was a lot. It wasn't just no weekend thing and I get over. It took some time.
Well, he promises to be a significant contributor on the Pacers this season, and a big reason for the level of success that they do have. Tyreke Evans, welcome here, and best of luck going forward.
Thanks, appreciate it. Thank you.